Crystal has just gotten home, and she immediately goes to the bathroom to throw up. Carla, her roommate, goes to the door of the bathroom and she says, "What's wrong?" And when Crystal opens that door, she says, "I just saw some of the most ugly men I have ever seen lined up outside of Larry's apartment." And Carla says, "Oh yeah, Larry and those Oriental folks with him are looking for a new Stone Cold Melton, son of a carpenter and Mary, impersonator." Oh, I am Melton. Stone Cold Melton is a nickname. Son of a carpenter and Mary is my parentage. A dad, a carpenter who worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter and Mary. Excuse me. I get to tell parables, and this is one of them. And Crystal says they need a new Stone Cold Melton impersonator. What happened to the old one? And Carla says, "You do not want to know." And just then, there is this howl coming from outside. And Carla goes over to the window and looks out. And she says, "You're right, Crystal. Those are some of the ugliest men I have ever seen." Oh, I can explain that. Why they have that? Why you'll even see videos altered. The streets, the unseen bits, whatever it is you want to call them, have the ability to alter where I'm wearing a different image in the video, or funny ears because Larry with his impersonator is nearby and has the funny ears. You can find out a lot about the streets simply by observing what goes on around me. And yeah, they want you to think, with all those different ugly guys running around on this college campus, that college campus, that party, wherever, that bar, they want you to think that, yes, the one and only is like that. It couldn't be further from the truth. All those ugly impersonators of yours truly is simply to get you to not come to see the one and only, a very handsome bald guy. So do just that. Come see me. When you see someone other than me, am a changing, I do a little genetic carpentry. I gotta grow a whole new body to build Jesus' immaculate house. Come tear down those that great wall of evil around me. It has just me and LA, flowers, sunsets, clouds, in all of my imagery. And let's get started on those 1,000 points of light. Put yourself in Melton's imagery. Oh yeah, Daffodilia, Daffodilia blogspot.com, but just one blogspot. Crash Complex 2, number 2 is the digit 2, crashcomplex2.wixsite.com/Daffodilia. My other portfolio, Daffodilia. At the heart there, you're going to find what I designed yesterday, which was Trump's phone gate for last month, July 2018. At the boxes on the right, you're going to find 24,000 examples of my work, my graphic art, my portfolio. Not making any money off of these things. You'll see all of those images have just me, LA, birds, clouds, sunsets, and them. Tear down the Great Wall of Evil. Be a part of building that house of truth with the handsome bald guy. Make that video of your hijack call to me. You'll find these 5s in with the 24,000 examples of my graphic art. Print them out for your friends. They come also, this is 1 to a 4x6 photo. They come 2 to a 4x6 photo, and 4, which are size of your driver's license. You can put it in your wallet. All laminate so they last, yes. Well, you don't even have to laminate. You don't have to cut off the green part, the outer edge. It's just there to keep the photo from being cropped off. But you find somebody doesn't know about their Gates livelihood and hijack life on you, explain it like this. As you try to call me in front of them. 424-229-4140. You say, this is a 911 Flight 93 check. This man hasn't gotten one call from another American checking his lifeline in the decade he's been asking. No certified mail. The address is there, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. He hasn't gotten one 93 check call, no certified mail about the 93 checks, no FedEx, no UPS, no private courier. If you're going to send mail, make a video of it. And this is your Gates livelihood, you can tell them. There's whatever boring thing you get, phone ringing, error message, busy signal. Get to leave a message, I don't get it, you don't show up on my caller ID, my call log, my call record. Whatever boring thing you get, it's not going to be boring. When you need the firemen and police paramedics, and you're getting that, and I think you can guess it's going to be just as newsworthy as me asking for a 93 check call for a decade and not getting one. Be it religious censorship, political censorship, business censorship, personal censorship, whatever it is, and it's leaning towards religious censorship because they just attacked us, a while back they attacked us with a whole lot of cowardly Husseins, and then they placed a cowardly Hussein in our White House. Right after 9/11, with all the choices they had. The zealots did not know how obvious they were being. Whatever was done in those 8 years, we need to undo. We're Americans. We roll up our sleeves. We get things done. Now, yeah, after you explain that it's not going to be boring, you tell them that's money out of your pocket. Calling up countless other customers besides Melton, and you get that boring thing. Phone ringing, error message, busy signal. But the phone in his hand, or their hands, is not ringing. It's your Gates livelihood. So that the big name in your line of work can get the business. Oh, Gates in the computer industry, Microsoft, a Spectrum, and a cable internet perhaps. Whatever's a big name in your particular business, so they can get the business. I call it the Great Wall of Evil that has just me and all of my imagery, and that's what places Hussein in our White House, and also has the buffoon, the cowardly buffoon, the Russian buffoon. He's where the ruble stops now. So make that video. It's called Trump's Phone Gate now. Call it Phone Gate if you want, because affects folks much further than any administration. And yes, Watergate's just about stealing and politics. This is about every American's lifeline. So make that video, post that video. Come see me in person. We'll travel, show me the perfect place to build. Jesus is immaculate house. Best people to start building with. But yeah, you got to do that in person. And you'll know that's happened. Somebody's done that when you see someone besides the cool guy there. With his imagery alone. Remember, you can tell that joke perfectly. You got just once, so you never have to tell it again. Just get it on video, and it also goes for the serious stuff like what you believe. Nice thing to do on a Sunday morning. Or what you feel is important. Now here's the eyes. They pretty much look like this most of my life. Started changing in 1996. And you can see this from March of 2018, just a little bit of light blue peeking in through there if you look really close. Not as much as this stuff for about a year later. And this brown circle, as I'll show you, is going to be missing. And this inner circle here is whitish, as I've been taking vitamins the past year, and it really accelerated the process. If you know what to do to accelerate that process of growing a new body even more, come see me in person to tell me. My doctors can't talk about the eyes. Can't talk about the 93 checks either. I'll let one thing out. Let me finish it up as I show you the eyes. Getting up to 12 minutes. Oh, I hear they've got a few things on it. I get to stretch out in the morning parable and have a little more time. I hear it's quite the game on college campuses. They're looking around like in between classes and stuff like that. They spot the impersonator by how ugly he is. If he has that hunchback, that unibrow, or any other kind of non-attractive feature, they go over and ask it. Oh, I'd really like to meet Melton. Oh, what Melton? Good way to spot. Make those documentaries as you do that. And yes, street setting from last night, the minute parable. Saul is with a whole bunch of other folks of the streets, the unseen business, whatever you want to describe it as. It's yours. Use your own vernacular and do a good job. The streets, the unseen business, write themselves out of the news, the pop culture, the books, the songs, you name it. Find a good way to describe that and you'll make yourself a name. Yeah, they write themselves out, so there's no standard way of describing the streets, but Saul is saying, after he watches that video, that nightly parable pie that made last night, he said, I've seen a lot of the impersonators in and out around Eagle Rock there. And I've also seen that one and only there, lives in the apartment there 24/7. And I don't see how he's that, attractive. All of a sudden, a bright light just fills that room they're in there. And Saul goes, I can't see. Oh yeah, it wasn't one of my lightning bolts. One of Dad's. He's very sensitive about the way he does. Let's see if I can find my lightning bolt. There you are. Very sensitive about the way he looks, and my looks is his looks. Now, if you do see, some hairy impersonators, or I do have that hair problem. I shave the stuff up here, but Yeah, you try having dad's testosterone coursing through your veins and not have a hair problem. Dad always says, son, you trade the good looks for all that hair. You can come help me on keep it managed, girls. He can also be in this imagery. I got those contact cards on the Google Drive, I believe, also on they should be on the Flickr. Oh, just hand out the big 4x6 photos as cards and tell them the world will be so much better when you see someone besides Melton in his videos and his imagery. Go do that. Come in numbers and overwhelm the impersonators. And the great wall of evil that's worried about one man working alone. And soon we'll have that problem of 1,000 disciples on their way to 1,000 points of light worldwide to build a better world. Jesus' immaculate house. Yeah, you can call it an opportunity house if you want, because it's opportunity for all kinds of business and from all walks of life all over the world. But yeah, I have to put that part in. It's Jesus' immaculate house because there will be a test at the end.